You look so ugly in all of your photos and you're just not photogenic. That's what you think, but I feel like you just need a model bestie to give you a few tips and tricks. My name's Isioma. I've been modeling for 6 years and I help women look and feel their best, especially on camera. Today's shout out goes to VR1180 who said, "Thanks for the help, the hand on hip isn't it?" And I completely agree. We can't just be posing like this for the past 19 years and next 19 years of our lives. Let's evolve. If you want to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment. So we're going to be doing 9 poses that are really good for if you're wearing a dress like this, if you have a night out, but especially if your dress is backwards. If you're out and you see a staircase railing near you, even better. We're going to bring the right leg up to our calves, and instead of it just being straight towards the camera, we want to turn it kind of so we see more of like the thigh and that. Using your other 2 hands, you want to lean against the railing like this, and you want to look to the direction that your knee is facing. So then the picture will come out like this. It might look a bit odd because obviously I don't have the whole staircase behind me, but that's why I included the picture for you. Okay, next, this one is great if you have a little purse like mine. By the way, my outfit details are always linked in the description below. What you want to do is you want to take 1 step onto the staircase, your bag with the hand that's closest to the camera. So for me, this is going to be my left hand. And you want to lean over slightly. You want to hold the bag to your hip, and using your other hand, you're just going to pretend to be looking for something. Open close, or like take something out. So this is going to create like a nice little candid of like, oh, I was going up the stairs and then I needed my lip gloss. And so the photo will come out looking like this. First one done, you're doing great. And now whilst we're on the stairs, might as well do another staircase pose. We're going to put the bag now on the shoulder that's away from the camera, and you face whichever direction you like your face better on. I like my left side better. I'm going to keep that leg up on the first step. I'm going to take my left hand and gently just rest it on the lower part of my thigh to make sure that there's a gap. If I rest it here, there's not going to be a gap, and then that's how you look really stiff and awkward. So we're going to put it down to the front, and then you're going to put your other hand on the staircase railing. Your head is just going to be turned 1/4 of the way so that you can see your lovely side profile. And the picture will look like this. That's the staircase ones done. Let's move on to showing off the gorgeous back of the dress. You want to make sure that your hair isn't covering the back of the dress because you really want to show all of it. So this one, again, you need some sort of like railing or something that you can hold on to. This is also really nice if you've gone to one of those restaurants that they have like the rooftop bars and then you have like the skyline or like a nice view that you can look over. This will look so good for that. You're gonna have your hand on the railing, and then your other hand is going to bring your hair forward like this so that you create a gap between your body. You look over to the opposite side that your hair is grabbing. I want to look over this way because my hair is in this hand, like this. What you want to do with your legs is you want to cross them over, and the photo will come out like this. Let's move on to the next one. Whilst we're here with the ponytail, this like hair grab thing is a pose that like I've evolved and just love to do since I started modeling, even like back in like 2018. This is great if you have a low ponytail. If not, then I'll give you a variation. So you want to grab your ponytail with one hand, and then the other hand you're going to be like mid pulling, not all the way, but just like so there's a little bit left at the end. Now you want to look to the side that you're pulling towards and pop your right hip out and bring your left leg up. So your foot should be touching your ankle, and then you want to look that way, and the picture would come out like this. Okay, if you're in heels, I know your feet might be hurting at this point, so let's take a seat and do some sitting down. Okay, sitting down, the easiest way to make your seated pose look nicer is crossing your legs. It's literally the simplest and easiest, but we're gonna elevate this from just being crossed legs facing the front because, you know, we're not on LinkedIn. We can relax a little bit. You wanna turn slightly to the direction that the leg on top is facing. So for me, my left leg is on top facing the right direction, so I'm going to turn my body towards the right. This is really good if you're sitting on one of those like lounge sofas. So all I'm going to do is rest my hands either side of me and look to the right, and the picture will come out like this. It's important not to put your hands too in front, but you want your hands to be a little bit more back. And this is great because it really shows the full figure of how nicely the dress fits on you. If you're not seated on a really long lounge and it's just an individual chair like mine, what you can do with your hands instead is still keep your legs facing that direction and keep your head facing that direction. But instead of it being out like this, you can just gently like rest one hand on your thigh, and then the other one can grab your bag and still look in the other direction. For this next one, we need to go down to the ground and we're showing off the back of the dress. So you don't want to be directly straight on, but you want to turn slightly to your left or whichever side is your better side that you like of your face. And then your hands, just gently put it down with your wrist hanging over your knees. And then in terms of your head, you want to look just a little bit towards your shoulder that's going towards the camera, and keep your chin down as well. You don't want to be like this. That's not cute. To keep your legs together so it looks nice and elegant. So it should look like this. If you found this useful, don't forget to subscribe. Obviously, we can't do the same 8 poses for the rest of our lives, so you have to watch this next video so you never run out. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you there.